Test. Test. Test.
1, 2, 3. All right, welcome back here to the Drumner Center. Second half of our post-basketball home opener doubleheader. Women's team, they just lost 72-68, gave up a 16-point lead. As SCI, they came back and won that one. It's time for the men's game. Eagles come into this one 3-0 on the year. It's their home opener. They face off against a program they know very well, STAC, the Spartans, St. Thomas Aquinas College. As we welcome you courtside, Griffin Castellan alongside Blake Dawson. Blake, we're in for a fun one, right?
Yes,
These
we
two
are.
teams, they saw each other last season. Eagles defeated STAC in the first round of the NCAA tournament in their first appearance in the NCAA tournament, and then beat them way earlier in the season, November 2023, 109-107 to Bolicott. Game winner in that one. What are you expecting to see here in this one?
For this game, I am really expecting Post to definitely start off with, a good run, just to, get the feel of the game, and then probably Stack will probably, nudge Post a little bit, trying to get some revenge on this game, and then just to see how that game will go on from then.
All right, head coach for the Eagles, Mark Kuntz, 9th season. Over the weekend just became the winningest coach in post-basketball history. Head man for STAC, Matthew Capel, in his 3rd season. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. Eagles in the white uniforms. Their same starting 5 that they've gone to. Dang Dieng, Bolicott, the all-conference selections from last year. Rob Sanders, Harry Warnock, and Taquan Williams. That'll round out the 5 for Post. For SCAC, Tyshawn Judge, Sean Arnold, Zion Ruckard, Michael Parada, and Luis Rizquez. We are ready to rock and roll here at the Drumner Center home opener for the Eagles, 3-0 on the year. Looking to stay undefeated, STAC 2-2, and they're looking for some revenge from last year. Rizquez and Dieng to jump it up. Won by STAC. They will start with it. Tyshawn Judge here. Parada making the start. Rizquez, Warnock on his hip. Got a nice crowd here at the Drumner Center, and that ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Eagles, so it'll stay here with the Spartans. Again, last matchup between these two programs, March 16, 2024, in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Eagles won it 80-72. Got bounced out the following game. 4 on the clock. Judge got the step. Arnold, one too many steps, picked up that pivot foot. The sophomore guard from Indianapolis with the travel. And a turnover on the Spartans' first offensive possession. They show press here to start, Blake.
Okay.
Nearly get a steal. Williams, second year from Brockton, Massachusetts, DAing a lofting pass into the front court here for Warnock. DAing spinning, coughed it up, turnover. Eagles, both teams commit a turnover on their first offensive possession. A stop and pop J from Arnold. It's a 3. Caught. Had a game winner in the first game of the season against Franklin Pierce. Sanders will line it up for 3. And that is a good sign, Blake. Sanders 2 for 15 from downtown in his first 3 games. Knocks down his first J in the home opener.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to leave Sanders alone. He will knock it down if you leave him alone.
Parada, drive, kick, Judge, way off on the 3. Rizky's the board. Here's Zion Rucker knifing for 2, +1. A chance at 3 for the senior guard. Good energy to start here, Blake. Yep. Spartans and Eagles, they know each other well, man. They saw each other 2 times last season. The Spartans, they have a bad taste in their mouth from what the Eagles did to them in both games last season. And the Eagles looking to stay undefeated here in the early 24-25 season. Won 20 games last year, did Post. Their most recent game was on Wednesday at Bentley, where they erased a 16-point deficit. This guy, Dang Dieng, he hit a buzzer to force overtime. He'll drive right here. Dieng put on some upper body strength in the offseason. You could tell, misses the lay, and Spartans coming the other way. Parada right down the middle, blocked by Sanders. And the rebound by Aquinas.
Sanders is open again. You do not want to do that.
Sanders has got it. Williams closed out. Rips through, drives. Williams ramrods his way into the lane for 2. And Taquan has got his first bucket here at home in the Drubner Center. Oh, nice move and a scoop there from Ruckert. Rebounded by Parada. Judge. Kick out. Ruckert. Short. And Dieng skies for the board. Caught. Warnock. Warnock gets inside and drops the sledgehammer.
Don't want to be up there with him.
Uh-oh. And Dieng the steal on the doorstep. Hooks it up, missed it. Ruckert the board. Judge. Arnold made one, misses that one. Parada tracks down the offensive board. And inside, Arnold, the 2. He's off to a nice start, Blake. Sean Arnold, sophomore guard from Indianapolis, has got 5 of the 8 here for SCAC. Williams nearly traveled. Sanders, pocket pass. Warnock gets inside and scoops and scores. How about Harry Warnock? He mostly takes a lot of threes, a perimeter big, but going inside, throwing down a dunk and getting the lay.
His hot zone is definitely in the paint for centers.
Looking like it. And we get some substitutions coming in here for SCAC, a bunch of subs.
Number
Looks
11,
like 5 out, 5 in. Deshaun Krim coming in. We have Jordan Green, the leading scorer here, Hartnell Hay. Anthony Daly, and Troyan Ramos. So Ramos, Krim, Daly, Green, and Hay. The 5 on the floor here for SCAC. A 5 out, 5 in sub from Matthew Capel in his 3rd season. Nearly 4 minutes gone here in the first half. Eagles with a 1-point lead. Under the basket, out of bounds. Hay. Krim. Handoff.
Pretty good defense by the Eagles here.
Oh, yeah, stifling tough J. Rebound, Krim. Nobody boxed him out, and he picks up 2.
When it comes to the Eagles defense, they can be strong.
Tyler Small, Trey Duncan, and Derek Thomas II. 3 off of the bench here for Post, along with the 2 all-conference players, Akkad and Dieng. Dieng wants a screen. Cross and kick. Small, graduate student here for the Eagles, didn't play due to injuries last year. Derek Thomas II. The kick out. Small for 3.
What an assist.
Nice kick there from Thomas, right, Blake?
Right.
The Eagles, good pressure in the backcourt. We got a great crowd on hand here, Blake.
Yep.
Got a packed house here at the Drubner.
Yep. Student section is definitely alive today.
Oh, yeah. Had a good crowd for the women's game as well.
Yep.
29. No, it was nothing there, man. Your guy hit the guy. If anything, your guy was holding him. 29 on the shot clock. We're good. 9 to get it over. 9 to get it over.
The Eagles a 12-10 start. Ramos at the controls. Hey, closed out by Dieng. Cross. Nowhere to go.
That Eagles defense.
Nowhere to go, Blake.
That Eagles defense, I'm telling you.
Krim launches and hits. It's a 3.
I'm telling you, you don't want that Eagles defense. It will lock you down if you get stuck.
Spartans with a 1-point lead. Dieng inside. In on Hay. Reverse for 2.
What a touchdown pass from Bull. God.
Yeah, looking like a quarterback right there.
Yep.
Krim. Tough lay. Hayes got it and scores.
15-14.
Yeah, nice back and forth action here to start. Dieng in a straight jacket in the backcourt. And Williams and Warnock will sub back in for Post.
Out of bounds.
Eagles' first game of a 3-game homestand here. First 3 games of the season were on the road. The next 3, including this one, at home here at the Drubner Center. Lost in the semifinals of the CACC tournament last March, second round of the NCAA tournament. Looking to reach new heights here in 24-25. Here's Williams, the sophomore. Bounce pass to Thomas, the grad student. Doubled, stolen. Hay was stepping out of bounds. No, they get a foul on Thomas, so Spartans ball. Sanders back in, Duncan out. So 5 on the floor here for Post. It's Williams, Small, Thomas, Sanders, and Warnock. Akkad and Dieng, the 2 all-conference studs for Post, getting a breather. Goes into Ramos. A little over 6 minutes gone here in this first half. Back and forth here. 15-14 lead for STAC. The bounce. Haley pulls and hits. He's got a smooth-looking stroke, Blake.
Yep.
Leading scorer for STAC.
Yep.
Sanders skips it. Sanders catches, fires. Off the mark. 1 for 2 now from 3 for Sanders. Ramos will pull. 3 off of the heel, long shot, long rebound. It goes over to Thomas, goes inside, blocked but a foul. They get the foul on Daly, the freshman from Deer Park, New York. And Derek Thomas is second to shoot 2. You were talking about that wrist injury for Derek Thomas before pregame.
Derek Thomas is limited minutes to play because of that wrist injury he had last game. So definitely want to watch out for that.
Knocks down the first. A caught in, small out. Thomas off of the bench here in his first 4 games of the season, averaging 22.3 minutes per game. Coming into this one, 5 for 6 from the line. Hits both. And Dieng will sub him out. Trap and a foul. It's called on Dieng. Haley, coast to coast, tied up. They're playing Twister for it, coming away with it, the Spartans. Daly resets with Ramos.
Definitely want to watch out for the shot clock here.
Yeah, 7 on the clock. Backdoor, Krim, short. Rebound, Warnock. And Coots wants his Akat to push. Akat, cross. Takes it under the basket for 2. Akat, slippery inside. Krim, quick drive, stripped, out of bounds, last touch post. 5 in, 5 out. Starting 5 back on the floor.
Number 5, Zion Rucker to sub into the game.
Rizkeys starting at center here, 6'9". Warnock defends the kick out. Ruckert, good look at it. And on the offensive glass, it is Arnold for 2. Williams. Sanders closed out, drive, foul. They get judged for the whistle. 11:29 to play here in this first half. Glad you're with us here on the CACC Network. Griffin Cass on hand alongside Blake Dawson. Eagles home opener here looking to go 4-0 and stay undefeated here on the season. The cop pushed into the backcourt. Official says that Rucker deflected it. A caught, pick and pop. Warnock for 3. A nice start for Harry Warnock, the graduate student. He was hobbled by those ACL injuries a few years ago. He's off to a nice start. He's got 7. Judge 3 to answer. And Dieng skies for the board. Dieng will push. Hands it off Bull. Bull weaving, kicking. Sanders is open. 1 for 3 now from 3. Parada running the floor, stripped by Sanders, saved in play by Akat, and he will push. Quick pace here to start this one. Sanders the trailer, 1 more into the corner. Dieng got it. It's a 3. Eagles by 5. Akat ties up Arnold and a jump ball. Caro Rivera into the game for the first time here for SCAC. Jump ball awarded to Post.
Yeah, bump up. Right there, Cairo. Stop.
Dieng.
Dieng drives, muscling in for two, and that's the added strength that Dane Dieng put on in the offseason. You can tell a little bit broader in the shoulders. First team all-conference selection in the CACC last year. Second year with post, small to steal. Swings it, Duncan drives it, hangs, and scores. Eagles stifling pressure here on the press. Dieng cuts in.
That defensive offense is definitely putting it to play here.
And Eagles with a 9-point lead. A little more than 10 minutes gone here in this first half. Eagles stretching the lead out a little bit. Rizky's doubled, sprays it out. Arnold, one more into the corner. Rivera. SCAC needed it. They didn't get it. And Small the strip and couldn't keep it in play. Hartnell Hay, the leading scorer here for SCAC, will sub in. Rizky's watched by Dieng. Spins. Oh, the pirouette move there by Rizky's, and he's fouled. I think they get two on Dieng there, and Warnock probably going to come and have to take him out.
Post has 5 fouls in the first half.
Rizky's cannot connect on the first. Senior forward from Barcelona, Venezuela. 6'9". He's a big man. And Dieng subs out, Warnock in, so it's Small, Akotz, Thomas, Duncan, and Warnock. Parada the offensive board, inexcusable, and you can see Mark Coates furious. Yelling at Harry Warnock there, and Warnock saying that was not my man. Akot in the backcourt, who was behind the back. Rucker defends, Akot's kicking, Warnock catching, shooting, off. Rivera throws it to no one, not on the same page there with Parada, and a turnover by SCAC. Akot lasers one inside. Duncan for two. Ruckert swings it. Parada. Small defends, and it's back out to Ruckert, who closed out by Akot. Rizky's. Ruckert for two. Nice right now pull up there from number 5, and back and forth we go. Eagles have control of it, leading by 7 with 12 minutes gone here in the first half. Deshaun Krim subs in, or goes to the scores table, and Akot fouled in the backcourt by Ruckert.
Timeout taken.
Get our first time out of the first half. 7:58 to play here in the first. Eagles with a 7-point lead. Out of the timeout here, Eagles with a 7-point lead, leading at 30-23. 7:58 to play here in this first half. Home opener here for Post at the Jubner Center. Post basketball back in action here in Waterbury. The women's team lost a tough one by 4. We're up by as many as 16 early in that third quarter. Fumbled the lead. CSI came back and won it. Sanders, Small, Thomas, Warnock, and Williams. The 5 on the floor out of the timeout for Post. Hay, Rizkis, Krim, Parada, and Ramos, the 5 on the floor here for SCAC. Williams ahead has got Sanders. Little flare action here for Small. Step back, midi, well short. Thomas rips down the offensive board, and Small able to save it in play. 4 on the shot clock. Near turnover, and it is a turnover. Krim the steal ahead. Ramos.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
You still got to keep in mind that Derek Thomas is in limited play time.
Oh, absolutely. We got a reach and foul there on Small.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. 30 now.
Maybe free throws here for Hay.
Graham, get in. Graham, get in. Never mind.
Hay, first of 2. Off right. A caught in.
Next one out.
Small out.
Take your time. Right time.
Oh for 2 trip for the leading scorer for SCAC on the young season. And caught into the front court.
Derek Thomas is open. Don't want to do that.
Into the corner. Corner pop. Thomas.
Off the mark.
Parada fumbles it, regains it. Nearing the end of this first half, Eagles a 7-point lead. Rizkis. Kick it. Ramos, pump it. Step back. Jumper.
Off.
Parada up. And foul. Parada. First of 2. String music. Judge. Subbing out Rizkis. Parada is senior forward from Armonk. Dieng in, Warnock out. Remember, Dang Dieng's got 2 personal fouls.
Definitely want to make sure that he's out of foul trouble.
Yeah, definitely do not want that first team all CAC selection last year to foul out. Parada out. Arnold in.
On the shot clock.
Hakat whips the pass, deflected out of bounds. Judge with the deflection. 6:07 to play here in this first half. We got 12 on the shot clock. Eagles side out. Duncan the trigger. Gets it into Dang. Dieng pulls it.
Off the mark.
Hey, the bounce, out of bounds. Turnover, SCAC. This is the 5th all-time matchup between SCAC and Post. The Eagles have won the last 2 meetings, the most previous one coming in the NCAA tournament. Dieng spins. Tied up, Akat nearly comes to the rescue. It is Arnold ahead of the field, and he'll slam it down. A little bit of a run here for SCAC. They've cut the deficit to 3. Akat doubled, in trouble, stolen. Ramos for 2. One-point game. Eagles were up 28-19 a few moments ago, and it's 30-29 into the corner. Thomas, Eagles need it. They do not get it. And they get the foul in the backcourt against the Eagles. Krim draws it. You got the foul on Dieng. That's his 3rd.
Don't want him in foul trouble.
He's going to have to come out and likely will not be playing the rest of the first half. Dieng out, as well as Duncan, Warnock, and Sanders in. Bonus here for the Spartans, so it'll be free throws and a chance to take the lead.
Ramos 1 for 2.
Same word.
Gets a pair.
And he gives the Spartans a lead. 31-30 lead for SCAC. On a bit of a run here, Sanders pumps the pass. Williams thought about it, jabs, drives, infiltrates the lane, trying to knife his way, flips it up, flips it in.
Defense.
Good defense, better offense.
Yep.
Krim, robust move into the lane, gets it out Judge, takes it in on Williams for 2.
A little less than 5 minutes in the first half. Caught to Warnock. Thinking about it. Drives in. Layup off.
And Eagles a little frustrated here. Warnock will shoot a pair.
Warnock for 2. Off. Subbing in is Small.
So not up here at 33, under 4 to play in this first half. A deflection out of bounds. Nice back and forth action here. High scoring affair in this first half. What do you want to see change defensively, Blake, from both of these teams heading into the second half?
For Post, definitely locking down more, making sure that
that doesn't happen right there. Hey, on the doorstep for 2. Akat looking, turns it over, 5 seconds. This pressure here from the Spartans has been effective. In the last few minutes, we're up to 3:27 to play in this first half. Rizkis resets with Arnold. The roll. Rizkis floats it in. And a 4-point Spartans lead coming up on 3 to play here in the first half. Small, kick it. Sanders open. Book it. A 3. His second of the first half.
Don't want to leave him open.
He came into this game 2 for 15 from 3 on the year, 2 for 4 here in the first half. Rizkis off of the glass, another one for the big fella from Barcelona. 3-point SCAC lead. Parada the deflection, the kick, jumper in the corner, got it. A triple. Ruckert has been effective here for the Spartans in this first half, and this press has been stifling. A caught, kick it. Small lines it up. Too strong. Rizkis from the outside. Oh, yeah. Rizkis heating up here for the Spartans. They have a 9-point lead. Timeout. Coach Kuntz, 2:13 to play in the first half. A 9-point lead for SCAC. What a turnaround in this first half for the Spartans. .213 to play here in this first half out of a much-needed timeout for Mark Kuntz. Eagles led by as many as 10 in this first half. They are now down 9. What a swing here from the Spartans. They put up 45 points in the first half. They're on pace for over 90. The caught swing. Sanders, drive it, up, foul. Sanders will shoot his first free throws of the game. Senior guard, Connecticut native from Naugatuck, playing right here at home. Naugatuck, the town over from Waterbury. Hit some big shots at Sanders last year and that 20-win season for Post. Parada out. Hay in. Sanders knocks down a pair. 7-point game. Spartans able to break the press. Ruckert at the controls. A set here for the Spartans. Back in.
Defense.
And Small the cookies. Ahead to a caught. Stops. Pops a caught.
And one.
A 4-point play. He banked in the 3, got fouled. And a rare 4-point opportunity for the second team all-conference in the CACC last season. Bo Lacotte, second year here with the Eagles. The 6'1" senior from Manchester, New Hampshire. Played Division I ball with the Quinnipiac Bobcats a few years ago.
they definitely want to be in this game. The attitude right now.
Todd hits the free throw to complete the 4-point play. Minute 26 to play here in the first half. Ruckert throws ahead. Hay. Judge. Weaving. Judge scooping, denied. And Warnock tried to keep it in play, slapped it out of bounds, and will stay here with the Spartans. Get into Judge. 10 on the shot clock. Riskies spinning, turning, shooting. Short. Rebound snatched by Sanders. Doubled.
1 minute left to play in the first half.
Lacotte slithers in, fades. Oh, nice offensive rebound. Warnock goes back up and puts in 2. Thrown down court, turnover, STAC.
Post needed that layup.
Back and forth, high-scoring affair here in this first half. 45-44. We're on pace to hit triple digits here in this one. Eagles through 3 games, 88 points per game. Their opponents 81. They'll take it under the basket. Get into Warnock, handoff, Williams, mid-range shot.
Off.
Shot clock is off. Spartans can take it for the final shot of the half, and that's what the coaching staff is conveying. Clock at 15.
And I think they're going to dribble it out right now.
Ruckert, cross. 3, 2. Ruckert to beat the buzzer.
Off.
No. And that'll take us to halftime. High scoring, back and forth affair here in the first half. The away team, STAC, they take a 1-point lead as we head to the break. Halftime is up. Second half coming up in 15 minutes.
We're here with our post-university men's basketball 2024-25 Media Day, joined by graduate student Harrison Warnock. Harrison, you're coming off an injury last year, kind of came back quicker than you expected to. Now you're fully healthy. What are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, man, I'm just really excited to finally be back on two legs after, you can see in the film, even looking back, just hobbling around for most of the season. So I'm excited to see what I can really do and what I can really bring to the table for this team and see how well we can mesh together.
And what was that like last year, kind of coming back all of a sudden and reintegrating yourself into a bigger role than you thought you were going to have coming off of surgery?
Yeah, I mean, definitely had some ups and downs. In the beginning, my head wasn't there. I was just thinking about, if I just didn't get hurt, everything like that. But my teammates always had my back. They kept pushing me. They kept saying, keep going, you'll be fine, and it all worked out.
How do you integrate the newcomers onto this roster? There's only a couple of them, but still integrating them into the culture that you talked about back in March when we talked about the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I see us as a team that we really buy into what coach is trying to tell us and push us in the right direction. So I feel like especially some of our older guys like Tyler and I have been here for forever at this point, so we can definitely bring them along and show them the ropes and see how everything's supposed to go down.
And then pretty much the same team as last year, give or take a few people, then obviously the newcomers. What do you think this group can accomplish this year?
I definitely, I'm excited to see. As long as we can, keep our heads together and, keep having each other's backs and we buy into what coach is trying to teach us and what he wants us to do, I think we can definitely make a big season this year. So I'm excited for that.
We're joined here by Dang Dieng and Bull Acott. Guys, 1-2 punch in offense last year. Both were all conference. Dang, you were all region. How do you guys set the tone for this season?
I think we got to come back with the same energy and just show that we're the most dominant team and be the most aggressive team in the conference and be one of the best teams in the country. So I think we just start by having a good season, going hard right away, and just proving that we are the same team from last year, and even better.
I agree with that, but I also think that we just need to come back with the same mentality, but with some more. And we've been in this situation before, because from last year, we just got to piggyback, just up our intensity and our focus, our energy and everything, and just lead the team as we did last year, but just with some more maturity and, yeah, overall.
Yeah, and Bull, you talked about last year your desire to win it all. So what do you have to do to help make that happen this year, do you feel?
I think I just got to lead by example and just to make sure, because I know Kuntz believes that we can win, and I believe we can win. So as I instill that to all of us in the locker room, I feel like we can all be on the same page because we all know we can win.
And then, Dang, you got a lot of looks after the year was over, and you had a very dominant year, like I mentioned, all region. What brought you back to Post for this chance at another NCAA tournament run?
It's a family environment over here, These are my guys, Bull, Rob, Harry, the rest of the team. Coach Kuntz is a really good coach. And, you can't get that feeling from everywhere. Like, you might go somewhere, but you might not be wanted as much or you might not be valued as much. So it's about just being where you're valued and where you can be the best you. So I think Post will help me do that.
And then lastly, pretty much the same team from last year, give or take a couple guys. But what do you think overall this team can accomplish?
I think we can win the whole thing. I think we should come back this year and win the CACC championship because we deserve to, and we've been through a lot. So I think that's where we start. It's just building games one by one and keep going and playing hard the whole year. And I think we should end up in the tournament again.
Yeah, I definitely think we can win it all. And it just starts literally preseason and stacking up good days each and every day and then taking it one game at a time. But I really believe that we can win it all. Starting with the CACC, go to the tournament, and win everything.
We're here with Tyler Small, who's coming back to the team after missing all last year with injury, and Tyler kind of going off of that. What was it like sitting out last year? What are you most excited about coming into this year?
I'd say last year was really tough. It was hard because when I came to school, I was like, okay, I'm going to play. I am getting off injury, but, I'm ready to go. And then after the first couple, preseason workouts, shoot rounds, I'm like, all right, I'm not at 100%. And it was nice because Coach was willing to hear me out and gave me the opportunity to redshirt and actually get back to full health. But that doesn't mean that I took last season off. I feel like I was almost like an assistant coach and kind of helping our really new team last year integrate and being able to almost be like a liaison sometimes between them and coach and just helping them really get into a flow. And I think now, this year, it's going to really show that I've been able to at least stay in touch with everybody. And really, I think we're going to have a really good chemistry coming out.
Talk about that role a little bit too last year, what it was like being on the bench with the players. I know I was at one of your practices around Halloween and you were dressed up like Wario and like you were very involved still with the practices and stuff.
I think because one thing that coach was really serious about was kind of making sure that I'm still engaged mentally, and being in practice and kind of having a more elevated role was good for me to really stay involved and stay vocal and still kind of have, hopefully give off a leadership image and be able to get people to buy in early. When you have a new team, it is difficult, and that's like one of the hardest things. And I think it really worked because being a player coach kind of, they were able to say, you know what, maybe it's not just coach yelling at us this time, but maybe there's something to it, and they just gave them a different perspective.
Now, pretty much a similar team to last year. What are you most excited about being back on the court with this squad for, and what do you think they can accomplish?
I think we had a great team last year. I think coach really got everyone together, and we have some good players, which is always a benefit. But I think this year now, hopefully I could just add a little bit something to that, maybe whether that be outside shooting, maybe it's just extra defense. And I think really we just have to find our flow early and be unselfish and be able to, share the wealth. I think we have a lot of pieces, and it's all about just coming together as a team and working towards our common goal.
We're here with head coach Mark Kuntz as we round out the men's basketball 2024-25 Media Day. Coach Kuntz heading into his 8th season with the team, 9th overall. Coach, what did it mean to be part of history with this program last year?
It was unbelievable, Mike. When I took the job 9 years ago, didn't really know what I was stepping into, and then had to go through over a lot of hurdles to get the program to a respectable place and then to a championship level, and then just to be able to do it for the first time in school history, make that accomplishment with those group of guys was just an unreal experience.
And talk a little bit about, we saw some photos with your daughter at the selection show and after your win against St. Thomas Aquinas up there. How special was it to be able to enjoy that with your family?
Yeah, she's around all the time. She's a part of this place. She's like my associate head coach. I call her all the time. She always asks what's going on. So having her there, for the selection show, because she's a part of it, having her in Vermont was just great. Brought her in the locker room. Something she'll forget, but I'll never forget. Those memories are, you can't talk about it. My wife, my mother, my brother were up in Vermont as well. So just to be able to share that with them gives the accomplishment 10 times. Not even that, more than that, makes it even more valuable.
And, of course, you've been here for a while, seen those ups and downs of the program to build it to what it is now. Talk about what's gone into that culture change and building the program to where it is.
Yeah, I think it starts with the players. You've got to have good players or else, you're not a good coach. And not that I am a good coach, bad coach, whatever. We've just got it to the point where we've figured out the players that can help us win. We need tough guys that are athletic and really compete, and they want to win. And the last 5 years, we've had those guys. And it took some time to figure out who and what to get there. And now we're getting those guys, and it's just kind of now passing off year to year. Now the new guys are learning from the older guys what it takes to survive. Because as you well know, I'm not easy to play for. I hold guys accountable. But I think that's why, we're as good as we do, because I hold them every day, every play to a certain level, and there's accountability. And with that, it's not easy. And I think now these older players are teaching the younger players. And when you've got that culture, I don't like using the word culture a lot, but when you have that, it's really makes my life a lot easier.
And this year you're returning pretty much the majority of that NCAA tournament team outside of one or two guys, I think, and you're getting back Tyler Small this year. You're bringing in 4 or 5 newbies.
Yes.
What do you think this program can do this year based on that?
I think these guys can do as much as they want. And
All right, nearing the end of halftime here at the Drubner Center, getting set for the start of the second half here. Eagles and Spartans. Spartans with a 45-44 lead as we welcome you back courtside. Griffin Castle on hand alongside Blake Dawson. Blake, takeaways from that first half.
Takeaways, St. Thomas has definitely been present within this game, having this game come down to only 1 point. On post side, they have been doing very good with offensive keys, like, making their jump shots, three-pointers, layups. Might come down to the wire if one of these two teams may come with a win. So, very excited for what is to come in the second half.
All right, we're ready to go. Eagles and Spartans. Fifth meeting all time between these two programs. Two coming last season. The most recent one was in the NCAA tournament. Eagles won it 80-72. The one before that was in November 2023. Eagles won it on a game-winning buzzer beater by Bolacott, where they won 109-107. Second half underway. Spartans will control it. Judge, Arnold, Parada, Ruckert, and Rizkeys, the five on the floor here for the Spartans. Rizkeys was a big factor for Spartans in that first half. Williams, Thomas, Warnock, Sanders, and a Cott, the five here for the Eagles. Three short, Thomas aboard. Yeah, Dieng not starting here in the second half. He's got 3 personal fouls, only allowed 2 more. Cott pumped it. Warnock faked the handoff, goes inside, whips a pass out, and it's intercepted. Parada intended for Williams.
Just a key reminder that Derek Thomas is on limited play today.
Judge in and out on the straightaway 3. Got it back. 2 for $1. Yes, a 3. Got to get those defensive rebounds. Can't allow the second chance opportunities there. And as CAC, they strike first here in the second half. Sanders hit 2 threes in that first half. 2 in the first 3 games. Eagles 3-0 on the year, looking to stay undefeated. Warnock. Williams. Dancing, prancing, kicking. Thomas. Infiltrating lane, goes up, under, miss it. Warnock's tip, no. Ball knocked around. Sanders turns it over. Cross. Drive, Ruckert, off of the glass, no. Rebound and Parada under the basket. Intercepted, Sanders got in the passing lane and fouled. Thomas. Sanders deflected. Another turnover by the Eagles. Ruckert. Rizkeys. Judge. Just hit a 3. How has SCAC been able to craft this big lead?
Just like a lot of big points, and they were getting a lot of easy looks. Just like
Goes out of bounds, last touch, Eagles. Again, the pressure here, SCAC, they've come to play. Judge will inbound. Into Hay. Arnold Hay spins, coughed it up. Goes out of bounds, last touch Spartans. Eagles ball. 6:21 to play here in regulation. Eagles down by 17. Not a good look here. Home opener. SCAC looking for revenge after being bounced out of the NCAA tournament last March by the Eagles.
Jump ball.
Tough team, SCAC. Very strong, quick to the ball. Got some good players here with the Spartans. They got a good program.
Yeah, they do.
Definitely have the makings to go back to the NCAA tournament again.
Yeah, they've shown it this game.
I mean, they've kind of blitzed the Eagles here. Cott throws it in. Duncan into the corner. Ding will try it. 3-2 strong. Williams, cross, drive. Quick burst of speed to Quan Williams to the rack.
I feel like, his, success with being in the paint.
He looks better.
And,
He looks
shooting his threes when it goes down.
He looks stronger, quicker here in year two with the Eagles. Again, a freshman last year for Post from Brockton, Massachusetts. Again, he came off for the bench last year, but has started in all 4 of the games for the Eagles this year. Judge, 4 on the clock. Quarter pop, Krim, airmailed it. 30-second shot clock violation, going the other way.
Don't want to have those. Never want to have those. If Post really wants to get back in this game, they really have to act like they really want this game because with the points that they're behind on, they really have to get back on it. So
Spartans are playing with a little more energy here tonight.
Yeah,
a little more energy, a little more grit. There's a cut at the line. Sticks the first. Sanders in, Duncan out. Got a plethora of substitutions coming in here for the Spartans. Again, sorry for the no audio for the majority of this second half. Michael Parada, number 24 for the Spartans, came crashing into the scoreboards. Might have knocked around some wires. Not his fault at all, making a play on the ball. 13-point game. Still some time left here. 5 minutes and change.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of time remaining. Plenty of time. Rizkis. He's been a big factor to this big lead for the Spartans. Shake and bake move. Ramos, no. Parada offensive board. There's the hustle play. And a travel.
I feel like those foul calls have definitely been putting them in the gutter this game. And it's annoying for them, but good for Post.
Post down 13. 4:51 to play here in the first half. Second half, pardon me. Definitely not the first half, especially looking at the scoreboard here.
Yep.
Eagles down by 1 going into halftime. Now down 13. SCAC is really tightened the screws here in the second half. Knifing is a cut, scooping and scoring.
Yeah, Ball has definitely been a key player today.
Man, he is quick.
Yeah.
He's got a quick first step. Super athletic, only 6'1", but he plays taller than his height. Parada will go right at Warnock, spinning. Picked up his dribble, bouncing it. Defense chance here for the post crowd in the student section. Pass deflected by Cott. Goes out of bounds. Crowd trying to get into it here. Side out for the Spartans. They have 10 on the shot clock. 4:14 on the game clock. Riskies doubled.
Good defense.
Excellent defense. Williams with a burst of speed. Fouled. He is a blur.
Great hustle to get that ball back from Taekwon.
That's a 50-50 ball right there. Eagles in the bonus, so it'll be Williams to the line to shoot a pair. Job not done here for SCAC just yet. 4:06 to play here in the second half, leading by 11. Can't have that. Can't. Trying to craft a comeback here. Can't be leaving points at the charity stripe.
If they definitely want to get this game interesting, they need to, get in the lead.
Williams hits the back end of two. 10-point game. 4 minutes to play here in regulation. Ruckert. No need to rush here if you're the Spartans. Just get a good look, waste some time.
Yep.
Parada dribble handoff.
Eagles definitely looked focused with the defense that they're
A little
playing
more intensity here in the past few minutes. Parada, kick it. Ramos pulls it. Left it short. Parada, another offensive rebound, and that can't happen if you're opposed with time. With time being of the essence here.
Yep.
Ruckert scoops and scores. Absolutely knifing his way to the cup. And it's a 12-point Spartan lead. They're caught weaving, bouncing. Sanders was stepping on the baseline. Sanders out. Small in. 3:16 to play in the second half.
Even though with this amount of time left, if you are Mark Coots, you want your best players that can, get this game interesting in there.
Parada. Spartans able to break the press. They have a numbers advantage. Ruckert scoops no. Rebound, Dieng. Eagles need to push. 3 minutes to play here in the second half. Down by 12. They need it. They don't get it. Warnock, the straightaway tray, is off of the front iron.
You would need threes to actually.
Needed that one.
Yeah.
Needed that one to go down. Tough to win this one without that one. Would have made it a single-digit game.
Yep.
Rucker dagger. Dieng skies for the board. Small. Swing it. Got it back. Pumped it. Dries it. Oh, the pirouette move there by Small for two. 2:23 to play here in the second. We got a timeout. 10-point game. All right, out of the timeout, 2:23 to play here in regulation. Eagles down 10. Still a little time left, Blake, as we were talking in the break, but Not a whole lot of time left. How can the Eagles really make this interesting?
I'm Mark Coons. Talking to them in the timeout. Find the person that is open first, and then should go on from there. But
Spartans break the press. Krim soars, hangs, and finishes. That is tough.
yeah, it is.
Coming up on 2 to play here in the second. 12-point game. Dieng kicks it. Small lines it up.
Oh, we needed that.
Needed that. Warnock spins, feeds. Small again. This time, same result. And judge the board. Minute 50 to play here in the second half. 12-point lead for the Spartans. Couple fans filing out here. Looks like SDAC is going to get the victory here against Post. 1:46 to play here in regulation. Spartans ball. And these two teams, they battled twice last year. One in the NCAA tournament. Eagles won it 80-72. And the one before that in November of 2023, Bolicott had a game-winning pull-up J to win it for Post in overtime. Judge bounces it to Warnock. Eagles running. Under 100 ticks remaining here in the second half. Akot splits the D. Williams, small. Williams loads it up and misfires.
You need threes right now.
And you don't need that right there. Euro step for 2. Arnold just closed the door on this one. 14-point STAC lead coming up on a minute to play. Akot pulls it back. Warnock behind the back. Left hand. Foul against the Spartans. Two shots here for Warnock.
Focus. Finish the game, Ty. Finish the game. Focus, Ty. Hey, we're in keep away. Get it in. Hey, Ty. We're in keep away to goose time.
Student section is filed out here. Sanders in. Warnock out. 1:01 to play here in the second half. The Eagles trail by 12. SDAC really since that around midway point in the first half is put it in a different gear here. Krim soaring, tipping, good. Under a minute to play. Eagles have won the last 2 meetings. SCAC remembered it, and they get revenge here against the Eagles on the road. Williams spinning, scooping, scoring.
I feel like those foul calls and scores that St. Thomas has had have really pained the Eagles today.
Dieng lay-in, 10-point game, 38 seconds remaining. Timeout. Awarded to the Spartans. 34.7 remaining here in the fourth. Eagles, they trail it by 10. Out of the timeout, 34.7 remaining here in the second half. Eagles down by 10. First game of a 3-game homestand here for the Eagles. They will host College of Staten Island. CSI, who defeated the women's team before this one. Wednesday night at 7 p.m. hope you're tuning in for that one. And then on Saturday, a week from today, they will face off against Damon, 1 p.m. game. Short rebound. Arnold has been a monster here in this one for SCAC. And back to a 12-point game. Up next for SCAC, they will be hosting Bridgeport on Tuesday. And then once December rolls around, it is conference play for the Spartans. For the Eagles, first conference game is on the 3rd at Dominican. Thrown into Diang, 2-second difference shot in game clock. He'll pull it.
Man.
5 is holding his arm. 2 plays in a row.
Those 3-pointers, man. Not going for him. I'm not sure what's going on.
Together.
A lot of the crowd here is piled out.
1 back down, 1 rebound. This isn't a problem.
Sanders has both. Back to a 10-point game, 17.6 remaining. And Krim and Sanders grappling there on the far side. And we get a foul called on the Eagles. That will send Judge to the line. Bearing some sort of miracle here, Eagles going to be handed their first loss of the season. STAC will go above 500 and advance to 3-2. The Eagles will drop to 3-1. Again, quick little turnaround. Hosting CSI on Wednesday nights. Judge the first. You a Yankees fan?
I am.
Think he's related to Aaron by any chance?
I did see the.
Saw the last name there.
Yeah.
So 12-point game. 10 seconds to play. Caught. With 4, with 3. Misses the 3, and that will do it. Eagles handed their first loss of the season. 88-76 the final. And they dropped to 3-1 on the year. SCAC improves to 3-2. Again, Eagles quick turnaround. They have CSI at home on Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. Hope you join us. For Blake Dawson, hey, congrats on the first broadcast, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's
Griffin
definitely a pleasure.
Absolutely. Entire Post Athletics crew here. Griffin Casting so long from Waterbury. Eagles handed their first loss of the year.